Hello, I'm Jason O, and welcome to my anime review for the Naruto Shippuden, the movie Bonds. And so tomorrow, August 2nd, will be the 10th anniversary of this movie. It's the second film of the Naruto Shippuden lineage of film series. This is part of the Shippuden, at least for like shonen anime movies, where the movies weren't exactly canon. They existed in this weird place within the main series itself, served as a side story essentially, but a side story that would never be mentioned again. Naruto and Sasuke would never reminisce about these memories of taking on this weird dark chakra monster here. And so, the later films, especially with The Last and Boruto, those serve as, better Naruto films as opposed to the ones we have in this sort of previous era from 10 years ago, and even the future films of before The Last came out, where they're a little bit more canon and a little bit more concise in their story. For Bonds, pretty generic sort of story. It sort of also filled the role of filler arcs as well, where each new character either would be the villain or one of them would serve as a sort of metaphor for whatever Naruto is going through right now. And so one of the characters, Amaru, she serves as this sort of character that brings another character to the light. Their light frees up this other character from the darkness, very similar to Naruto, what he's trying to do with Sasuke at the time. Also, Amaru has no real family whatsoever except for this much more older type figure, very similar to Naruto as well, having many different father figures in his life, Iruka and especially Jiraiya. Jiraiya especially serves as a father figure because, Iruka, Naruto always saw him as like a big brother type, and so Amaru and at least her relationship with an older type figure serves as much as a metaphor towards Naruto and Jiraiya. And the newer type character, this doctor type character, he's obviously the villain in Chino. He is at first their ally, but eventually turns into the villain. Surprise, surprise, not much there. The biggest selling point for this movie, though, is a team up with Naruto and Sasuke. At the time, Sasuke was with Orochimaru. This is like the beginning stages of that, since Sasuke is in his first post Naruto outfit with the white sort of V-neck cloth, showing off his body, and very simple design for his first Shippuden outfit. Obviously it develops even more as his bond with Orochimaru is severed, and he goes off on his own, and becomes more of an edgelord and becomes more of an enemy towards Konoha. For the staff of this film, you obviously have Masashi Kishimoto, the original creator of Naruto, the director Hajime Kamegaki, who directed the previous Naruto Shippuden, the movie, the first one. And the screenplay is written by Junki Takegama, who's done work on Naruto Shippuden, the main series, also on Baby Steps, Inuyasha, One Piece, and Yu-Gi-Oh!, and so very much ingrained within that shonen type fanfare in the whole entire series here. The chief animation director is Mamoru Sasaki, who's done key animation in the Bleach films, Ghost in the Shell, Naruto Shippuden, the main series, and Neon Genesis Evangelion. And some of the bigger moments are very well animated, with being like a movie type budget and much more different production quality working here. Especially at the end with Naruto and Sasuke, their big attacks, those are very well animated. But for the story itself, pretty generic sort of stuff. It's described as the Hidden Leaf, Konoha is under attack with flying ninjas, who are later to revealed as sort of remnants of the Village of the Sky. They are thought to be destroyed in the Second Great Ninja War, but they're not, at least for this one time only in this film. Again, never mentioned again in the main series. They are Naruto, Sakura, and Hinata are sent out to escort this Dr. Shino and his apprentice Amaru to go back to Amaru's village, to help them out from this sort of catastrophe here. Then Naruto and the others get caught up in this whole mess of things where, as I said before, Dr. Shino is revealed to be the villain. It's a pretty generic stuff overall, nothing really too interesting or original for a plot itself for the movie. Again, typical non-shonen at least non-canon shonen fanfare, we have this sort of like a glorified filler arc, basically. If a filler arc were to be a movie, this would be it here. Another big negative that really showed up in terms of the plot of the film is this whole gender reveal of Amaru. The way Amaru is dressed, you would think that she is a male, but Naruto figures out that she's a female, and he gets all blushed, very all shy, because now that, oh, you're a girl, I have a crush on you now, I guess. Yeah, I always hate that kind of stuff in shonen, where the character gets a gender reveal. It perpetuates this idea that, women are out there tricking other men or whatever, or vice versa. I don't really like those character moments there. So even right from the get-go, Amaru is very written poorly, and even then in the future, Amaru is very much a passive spectator in terms of what Naruto is trying to do and take on Shino, who takes on this bigger role with the Zero Tails he's trying to bring out, and Dark Chakra that he's trying to harness from stealing a scroll, and Konoha, which the scroll is also what Orochimaru is after, which he sends Sasuke out to get. Sasuke, very nonchalant, very much similar to when we first meet him in Shippuden, when Naruto and Sai and Sakura, the new Team 7, go out on this mission to try to capture Sasuke. When they meet Sasuke for the first time, he's very nonchalant, very emotionless, but still very powerful at this time. Not much as powerful as he was by the time the Third Great Ninja War starts, but still very powerful enough to create this big spectacle with him and Naruto working together in very small sorts of ways. Also, when Naruto is starting to learn how to harness the Nine Tails chakra, but also the fact that he wants to use his own power to bring Sasuke back. This is a moment where we see Naruto gets overconsumed by the Nine Tails chakra, as we've seen before. He becomes this huge chakra type monster, very mindless as well. And so it's part of that moment there. Jiraiya inadvertently helps out Naruto as well, again creating those bonds, creating those it's no pun intended there, but still creating those bonds between Naruto and Jiraiya, very similar to Amaru and Shino, at least used to have. At least. Sakura and Hinata, again, playing very passive roles, all about Naruto and Sasuke, for this film here. And so if that's what you're into, more Naruto and Sasuke stuff, especially after watching, the latest Boruto episode, where Naruto and Sasuke work together, this is the film for you. However, don't expect that until the third act of the film. Most of this movie is all about Naruto taking on Shino, and very much generic sort of stuff that Naruto, would spout out to the filler villain about, all these different ideals that he does have, also trying to implement his ideas while saving Sasuke into Shino as well. And so for rating for this movie, I'm going to give this one a D rating. Pretty generic stuff overall. Again, a filler arc glorified into a movie. The new characters are obviously playing some sort of big role, but not big enough to make a lasting impact on viewers. Shino is pretty generic sort of villain, pretty forgettable. Amaru, again, just so serves as a metaphor to what's Naruto and Sasuke going through at the moment. Obviously, Naruto and Jiraiya and their big moments there. You also have some pretty shitty plot moments. Again, as I mentioned before, Amaru's gender reveal, pretty bullshit sort of thing. There also with the whole Zero Tails and Dark Chakra sort of thing, seems pretty outrageous. That wasn't given enough time to be explained for the movie length. The last 20 minutes are really fun though, with Naruto and Sasuke working together. So maybe just skip till the last 20 minutes or so. Once Sasuke enters the picture, that's when you could probably just watch this movie. Other than that, you don't really need to watch the rest of it, since the other characters, Shikamaru, Sai, and Sakura Hinata, don't really play a big enough role to really garner any interest at all if those are your favorite characters in Naruto. They basically have their greatest hits, but other than that, nothing really much else going on with those characters in this movie. And so, as I mentioned at the top of this video, this is the 10th anniversary of the film. At least tomorrow, August 2nd, will be the 10th anniversary of this film. And so, what are your favorite memories of Naruto Shippuden, the movie Bonds? Was Naruto and Sasuke work together enough for you to garner an interest in this movie? Did you like the movie at all? Put your thoughts in this movie in the comment section down below. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe as well. And if you subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell to get notified when I post videos on this channel. Thank you for watching my anime movie review for Naruto Shippuden, the movie Bonds. Hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.